and tomorrow is traditionally its busiest day of the year for holiday bookings. So what's the picture looking like? Well, Julia Lo Bue-Said is from the UK's largest independent travel agents group, Advantage Travel. Hi, Julia.
Good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening, I know, it's flummoxed us all
It's been a day,
tonight.
a long day.
We'll just say hello. But how has the new year started for the industry?
A really mixed week. So beginning of the week, our members have been working on cancellations, rebookings, which has been traditional for the last few months with all the changes that have been afoot. What has happened since yesterday's news since Wednesday's news has really changed the mood. And what we're starting to see with a change in restrictions now for testing for vaccinated travellers only, we have seen some confidence looming, and we are seeing, booking inquiries coming through, customers looking to book, in particular booking for the next few weeks, which is really interesting.
So obviously it's changed to make it more easier at the moment, but it has changed before. Can we have confidence in the system at the moment? Do we know that it's going to stay this way for a while?
I think that's the million-dollar question, and that would be the one caveat that we would put on anything that we're looking at right now, which is right now today. We know what we're working with, but absolutely to your point, we've seen stop-starts all the way through the pandemic, particularly for travel. And actually that really does decimate confidence. So it's the biggest question and it's the biggest concern that customers do have. If I book now, what is going to happen? But there are things that customers can do, people can do to mitigate against those, in particular looking to make sure they're booking flexible terms, look at the conditions, make sure that if anything changes, they can change, they can rebook and get some money back. But also book through an expert, book through a travel agent who's there to hold your hand and make sure they can give you all the information that you need. Yeah.
You said that lots of people have been booking for the next few weeks. Where's the most popular destinations then? Where are people thinking of going?
Oh, but the next few weeks, so 30% of everything my members are booking is for January, which is just incredible. And lots of people desperate to get away. Dubai is high on the list, as is the Canaries at this time of year. So again, there are restrictions in place, but providing you can get some help to navigate through those and know exactly what you need to do. But Dubai and Canaries are some of our number one destinations at the moment.
Lucky for some. But I suppose if I wanted to visit Spain or even let's choose the Canaries, there are restrictions in each country you go to, aren't there? So what restrictions would I face?
Yeah, there are. So there are two things that you have to, well, there's quite a lot of things, but the two key things you need to look at: where is it you want to travel to, vaccine status of all the travellers, but also ages. So if you take Spain, unfortunately for Spain, they insist that now only vaccinated travellers can travel, and you also have to take a test before entry. So regardless of your vaccination status, but children, they'll only accept vaccinated travellers. So all and children under 12 non-vaccinated, but children over 12 have to be fully vaccinated, which is a problem for the UK because.
And does that mean three vaccinations now?
You don't need three. They don't need three at the minute, but they do require children over 12 to be fully vaccinated.
Okay. And so I suppose the one question that people will be asking if they're nervous, will they be allowed to change their bookings if restrictions change again?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why really important, think about who you book with, make sure that you have flexible terms in the event of changes happening, and make sure you're consulting with an expert travel agent to help make sure that you've got everything you need, because there's also a lot of paperwork that you need to complete as well.
Brilliant, Julia. Thank you so much for coming and updating us on that. That was great. That was Julia Lo Bue-Said from the UK's largest independent travel agents group.